All right, so tonight I am making a barbecue chicken meatloaf. I have the oven preheated at 350. I have my baking sheet. I always do free-formed meatloaves, so it gets a nice crust on the outside itself. So I'm gonna start, I never start with the meat first. I start with the breadcrumbs. It's about a half a cup. I have 2 cloves of garlic, and I grate my garlic and my onions in so you don't get any big pieces, and it cooks through nice. Plus with the onions, it releases their juices and it keeps it nice and moist. Since we are using lean chicken, you want to have some form of moisture in there. We're gonna grate this in. So the grating of the onion is gonna take a minute. So I'm not gonna make you watch that. All right, so I finished doing that. With my fingers. I'm gonna do 1 egg. And because I'm using such lean chicken, I'm gonna do about a half a tablespoon of olive oil. This is a good fat, and that's just to keep that nice and moist. I always use Worcestershire sauce or Worcestershire sauce. About a tablespoon. Do a nice pinch of black pepper, a couple of those. A couple pinches of salt. About 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And that's because I don't use Italian seasoned breadcrumbs because I make my own breadcrumbs myself. This is my apple barbecue sauce. Do about a tablespoon, and the rest I'm going to use it as a glaze. So before I put the meat in here, I'm actually going to mix this up. Let me grab a fork instead. Break the egg up. And I do this because you don't ever want to over mix meatloaf because you don't want it to get, I don't know, I think it's dried out if you over mix it. And it gets tough, even though it's ground meat. All right, so I have a paste in there. I got the Purdue ground chicken yesterday at Stop and Shop on sale. They had a killer sale. Usually it's like, by us, it's like $4.29 for a pound of ground chicken. And the nice thing about it, it was on sale for $2.57, and even their ground turkey was on sale, but they didn't have any. So I picked up 6 containers of the ground chicken because it is crock pot season as well, so I'll do chilies and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna fold in until I see no more of the pink. You want it nice and incorporated, but I just fold it so it doesn't get over mixed. All right, let me give my hands a wash. All right, excuse me. Fall allergies are kicking my butt. So I'm just gonna spray the aluminum. I'm just going to roll it out onto the pan, get if there's any remaining. And you just want to form it so it's about the same size. I like to make mine kind of in a rectangular shape and kind of flat because we use it for meatloaf sandwiches for the week. And plus, it cooks quicker. All right, so I'm also going to put chopped vegetables around this as well. So I'm gonna get going on that. I'm just gonna cut up some potatoes and some carrots and put it around. All right, so I have chopped up my carrots and my potatoes, and the leftover apple barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put it on top. So I don't use any other dishes. Just spread it out. And it's okay if it drools over the side. This will give a nice crust. Just want to make sure nothing's touching it. So when it does drool, so as you heard of drip cakes, this is just a drip meatloaf. All right, who am I fooling? It's just a glazed meatloaf. All right, let me rinse it. And it's gonna go into the 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes. All right, so it's been about 50 minutes. And voila, let me bring you closer. And we're flying. All right, so that is the meatloaf. So I'm gonna cut it up and get it served.